Hey you guys, it's Geoffrey, Howells Carpet Cleaning here, and I'm going to be taking a little bit of a different approach here today just because the weather isn't great and the carpet cleaning is down this time of year. So I've got this notebook that I'm trying to clean up. I do have a bachelor's degree in computer science, so if you have any computer related questions, I'd be absolutely more than willing to help you out there. This is an Windows XP notebook. It's probably a good 10 years, 12 years old. With most notebooks, if you don't have the drivers, the software that's supposed to make everything work, for example, inside the notebook there are tons of different parts, one being such as the wireless network internet. So without the proper software to tell the computer how to access and use those the wireless network card that's in this computer, there is no wireless, so we can't even connect to the internet at this time. However, there's a nifty program out there called DriverPack Solution, and what it is probably a good 12 gigabytes large program, but it basically contains every single conceivable software driver available out there for running hardware in the computers. So what this will do, once I fire this thing up, is that it will begin searching through this computer and create a profile of all the devices that it needs in order to work properly, and then it will begin automatically installing everything. It works like a charm. I've used it before. It works great. It was probably a couple years ago, so this is a newer driver, and the package is probably about 2 gigabytes larger than what it was a couple years ago. So you know that they're constantly adding and updating and putting all kinds of devices and software into this package to make up for all the new technology and notebooks and computers and tablets and all that stuff that are coming out onto the market. So as new technology arrives, the data packs get updated with all the latest drivers. So I'm going to go ahead, and it's probably going to take a couple hours to actually go through and install everything, but I'll keep you updated as we go along and you can see what we're doing here. Okay you guys, I had the DriverPack Solution system on a USB drive, but the computer wouldn't recognize the USB drive, so I put everything onto my portable Western Digital MyBook or My Passport, and it seems to be working fine. So I fired it up, and as you can see, it's already going through detecting and installing all the required software to make this computer work. There is an online version of this. However, like I was saying earlier, this computer won't even access the internet without the software driver, so I can't even access the internet. So I had to download the entire 11.4 gigabyte version to have on my thing there, my passport. Now it's installing. The internet version is probably maybe 200 megabytes, but you run it, and it would be great for, let's say you have a computer that's like 1 or 2 years old. It's working fine. You can access the internet. You run this, it'll actually go through and update all the hardware that's in your computer automatically. You don't have to do anything. One-step process. It's very awesome. Again, this is a DriverPack Solution. It is free software because it is put together by an open source company that developed this and just started collecting all these drivers for all these different devices, and decided to stick them all in one package so that it makes it very easy for someone to diagnose and make repairs and updates to their computer. In the comment space below, I do have links to where you can download it off their software. And again, if you have any questions or concerns or comments, go ahead and leave them in the space below and I'll address them personally. Again, as this is running, I'm just going to let it run and I'll come back and show you what we've got here. So as you can see with the timer there, we're only 9 minutes in and about 40% complete. It is one by one going in updating everything so at least our computer is in a good working state. Okay people, as you can see, we've got our computer up and running. It's always a good idea to give it a reboot after you do any installations, because Windows learns about the different components in your computer at startup. So if you install something new, chances are you might have some hiccups or glitches until you restart the computer. As you can see, we're online. We're on this DriverPack Solution online web page, just to show you that things are working here. This particular project, I guess you can call it that, works extremely well. I mean, I've been using this product since college, so over the past 8 to 10 years it has really advanced a lot. As far as when I started, it was probably a couple hundred megabytes in size, and now it's up to 11.4 gigabytes, which is pretty crazy when you start thinking about all the software drivers for all the different configurations and computers out there. So this is one to definitely check out. And again, I would be playing music or something. However, on this particular notebook, our sound card did go bad, but it does work with the USB sound card, which, you know, if you have a computer whose sound doesn't work, or the jack on it broke for the headphones or something, a solution is a USB sound card. It just takes over your internal sound card, that hardware that's inside of the computer, and it runs it through. It sort of looks like the passport thing. It's just USB. You plug it in, then you plug your headphones into that, or some other external speakers or something into it, and it will play just as well, if not better, than your laptop did originally, just because your laptop sound is usually pretty weak because it's not very well powered, and the little speakers there, you can see, it's usually they locate them here, or they'll put them down here, and they just don't do a very good job. Anyways, any questions, comments, leave them below. I'll answer them personally. Trying to get an old machine up yourself, trying to troubleshoot, go ahead and shoot me an email or a message or whatever, and I will do my darndest to try to get you up online. So there you go. Have an awesome day.